The combination of all three of them work like a unique fingerprint. Be yourself, then you have the golden ticket to success. How many times have you heard that? Welcome to the club, because it's the most given but also most overrated advice you ever get. Watch this video to the end and find out what really helps you to become an authentic brand. Hello and welcome to the Spotlight Academy. My name is Janine and I give you some really helpful advice, so stay tuned. Be yourself is a sentence that is so easily said, but actually no one tells you what to do with it now, how you can implement it. And also no one tells you that it's really not your problem. I do not know a single online coach who pretends to be someone else. I don't know them. That's not the problem. Online coaches are themselves. They show their personality. They talk like they talk. Some of them pretend to have a success they don't have, but that's something else. When it comes to be themselves, they are. And you are too. And now what? What to do with it? The next step you need to do is to define what makes you unique, because that is the foundation for your brand identity. You need to have a clearly defined brand identity when you want to become a personal brand, because your brand identity is what attracts other people to buy from you and not from someone else. Now, let's have a look how you get that brand identity. Your brand identity is made up of 3 different parts plus a bonus, and you need them all in order to become a unique brand. Part number 1, your personality. Your personality is, of course, a mixture of your characteristics. Put them all together, look through them, and you get a feel for what the vibe of your brand will gonna be like. The thing is, others have the same or a similar personality as you, so this is not enough. We need part 2, and that is your experience. You have a journey behind you. You have had many experiences in your life. You learned from them. You developed. You made mistakes. You have overcome them. So you have a story to share. And the thing is, probably other people have made similar experiences like you have. Therefore, we need part 3. And part 3 are your preferences, what you love, what you not love. Bring them in. This is the most underrated part, but this is the most important part, because your preferences are connected to your story. There is always a reason why we love things and why we dislike other things. So share your story and show your preferences. And yes, others have the same preferences as you. It's the combination that makes you truly unique. The combination of all 3 of them work like a unique fingerprint. But I told you, you need to add another bonus to it in order to become a really unique and authentic brand, and that is your philosophy. I know that you have a certain philosophy that stands behind your brand. That is your why, that is your mission, that is the impact you want to make. So your philosophy has to be added to it all, and now you are unique. Now you have a clearly defined brand identity. Let me show you how that works now in your business. Your brand identity is like a compass. It guides you through your daily brand activities and says yes or no. Let me show you a few examples. Let's say you're a very cool person, you have a thing for artistic light installations. Just an example. So coming up with a graphic like this is absolutely not helping your brand, because it doesn't reflect your brand identity. Although it's a trendy, professional looking graphic, it doesn't reflect the vibe of your brand. So you better come up with something like that. I want to see your personality, but I also want to see your preferences in your branding. The branding is the visual expression of the vibe of your brand. You need your brand identity to come up with an authentic looking branding. Let's say you are a very dreamy person and you have a thing for poetry, then that is something you can bring in your language, in the way how your community, in the way how you phrase your message, and of course also in your branding, in the visual expression of, again, your preferences that lead to your personality. You see, it's all connected. Your brand identity works like a compass and helps you to reflect the vibe of your brand in all your content, in all your brand activities. So therefore, saying just be yourself and that's it, it's not enough. First, then second, it's not your problem, and third, it doesn't get you anywhere. So my advice for you is not be yourself, because you are. My advice for you is have a clearly defined brand identity. And yes, that requires some work. You need to do the work. When you really want to build a brand, which is not an overnight thing, it's a process. And yes, that is a lot of work, and no, you don't have to do that on your own. I have created a free challenge to help you do the first steps. If you really want to become a unique and outstanding personal brand, then come into the challenge. This is the right time now to start. So I want to encourage you, do the first steps, become a unique and authentic brand, a personal brand, and then you get to know what it really means to be yourself and how to implement that and how to come up with a clear brand identity that helps you do all your brand activities. Because you want to be known for your what, but also for your how. The how is what people attracts to buy from you instead from someone else. All you need to do is look down below, click the link, join the challenge. It's time to build your personal brand now. And I can't wait to see you there. Now spotlight on your business and take action. Personal branding is your topic right now. You want to know more about it, dive deeper into it, subscribe.